Hey, listen, every time I turn around, I find myself in a conversation with real estate investors. And the number one question I get asked is, how am I raising all this money I am for my resorts? In case you in case you've been sleeping under a rock, I have a real estate portfolio that I'm rapidly growing in the hospitality space. And I've raised millions and millions of dollars for these resorts, as well as a bunch of cottages and some apartment buildings that I'm getting into, and all kinds of things. And I've been studying fundraising in Canada incessantly for the last, I don't know, I want to say 6 years. And it's a complicated beast. If you're a real estate investor and you want to scale a portfolio, you have to master the ability to raise money. You absolutely do. The challenge you're going to be up against is understanding what you can do, what you can't do, what's legal, what's not. And I have the luxury of having two attorneys that I personally take advice from, my general practitioner counsel in-house, and we have a retained securities lawyer that understands the space really well. And I can honestly tell you that what makes me different from every other real estate investor you've ever met is my combined expertise. I've been involved in real estate investing for 25 years, but for the last 20 years, I've been heavily involved in digital marketing. And so because of that, when I started raising money for my real estate projects, I looked at how could I put together the perfect system to raise money online, to raise money from home. So over the last 5 years, sitting in my own house, I've literally raised millions and millions of dollars. I've never gone to a pitch event. I've never gone out to any of those, networking events that people get dragged out to do this. I've done it all from the comfort of my home. And listen carefully to this. I post on social media inviting people to a workshop where I get them to sign up and register. I explain the entire system to them, like what I'm looking for the money for. And if they're interested, they book a call. And before they actually jump on the Zoom call with me, I send them through a questionnaire to, handle all the legalities. And I even give them all the information so that when they jump onto the Zoom call with me, most times they're ready to invest. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys on this workshop that I want to invite you to right now. So because we have over 1,000 people in our Cottage Dream Vacations coaching program, and we have another program called the Syndicate, which is all about raising money for real estate, I decided to do a live workshop on Thursday night, and I want to invite you to it. During this workshop, I'm going to show you all the digital marketing strategies that I use, but I'm also going to talk more holistically about what you have to do if you want to build confidence in your investors and lenders so they're going to lend you money. The biggest thing that people don't understand really doesn't have anything to do with digital marketing, and it's a skill set that I learned as a police interrogator years ago. I spent 15 years in investigative policing, and 6 of those years I was a police interrogator. I interrogated 18 murder, manslaughter, and serious crime suspects, and 17 of them confessed. And I did it not by beating them over the head with a phone book, but rather by building a relationship rapidly with them. And luckily for me, that same skill set I learned is the exact same thing you need to do when you do finally get a chance to talk to an investor. When you get a chance to talk to somebody, you have to understand about how to build relationships. And I literally have thousands of people in my coaching communities, and I get a chance to even talk to people that are learning from me. And I can see how many people do not understand about building relationships with other people. So in this workshop, we're going to talk about all the tech stuff, of course, but more fundamentally, I'm going to talk to you about how you can assess your own personality and identify flaws in your personality that you can improve for one reason, so that when you get a chance to talk to people, you say the right things in the right tones with the right intentions, and you close more deals. We're going to handle all of this in just 90 minutes together. And I can't promise you I'm ever going to do this training again, but I am going to do it. And all you have to do is click on the link. And I forgot to put the link in the notes. So I will put the link in the comments below this video. and click on it. Get yourself there. We'll see you guys on Thursday.